Hello, hello. Welcome to the Alan Bachuth Hour. It is Thursday, July 3rd? Yay, that's what it is. At 10 p.m. local time. How's it going? So, let's just swap on over to the game screen link right away. Because I'm still not on camera, strictly speaking. You're going to be dealing with a PNG Alan today, so allow me to turn this music off, push this button, and then click on here. Hey! Hello, Shion. Hello, Tobias. How goes it, you two? Good to have you. Tobias, tell me, what day, what time do I do the brotato? Is this time tomorrow a good time to do brotato? Should I be starting earlier and wait until Saturday? We should do it soon. This time tomorrow? This time tomorrow. We could do it this time tomorrow. Or thereabouts. Hopefully. YouTube? I didn't put a B in there. Oh, the intro is playing again. I don't think we want to be seeing the intro. It might get some copyright restrictions if the VOD goes up. Now I'm gonna say YouTube. Anyway, hi. Before we get started too much, last time I had said that I might want to try and do like a big stream where the remainder of the game would be taken out in like a single longer session. Because last stream was 4 hours and I actually got through 2 chapters when I usually have done 1 chapter in that amount of time. Today I'm thinking, I guess we'll see how it goes, how long this chapter is, but I decided that I wanted to split up the remaining chapters of this game just because I don't really foresee myself having a great ability to do longer streams at the moment just because of the heat. The only reason I'm able to stream at all right now is that I've had the AC running for like 4 or 5 hours. And it briefly got the temperature, indoor temperature down from 25 Celsius to like 23. I mean, immediately after I turned it off, it said it was 21 for like a couple of seconds. Then it said 22. And got over to 23. Now if I look over at the AC again, yeah, it says 25 again. So essentially, the AC accomplishes no meaningful, lasting change. But if I feel a little cooler having had the AC blasting on me, and yeah, I depend on this piece of machinery. I can't do super long streams when it's too hot. And, yeah, that's it. Finally had a thunderstorm, but it's still warm. Ooh. Yeah. Thunderstorms are great. The humidity that follows and lingers afterwards, not so much. Alright, then let's see what manner of recapping this game is going to give us. Group explains to King Albert that the Sanguine Church wants to resurrect Deus, demonstrating the resolve. King gives Yuma the title Knight of a Shining Dragon. Group now goes to the Lost Garden to find Gina's. Okay, yeah, so a bunch happened last time because we got through 2 chapters at once. Let me try to think of what the major events were. So Kirika's brother. Shoot, I'm blanking on his name now. Kirika's brother, Leston? Okay, I got it before I scrolled over. Leston has officially joined the party now. Kinda too late to have any chance to really fit into the party, but he's here. He has joined us. We had a showdown against Zest. He kidnapped Sonia briefly following an avalanche and trying to get Yuma to go all Shining Dragon on him. And we did that, and we beat him up, and Zest is like, what? That's not possible. It's very mopey. What else? We tested our resolve against Princess Excella, and our group of heroes finally learned about her motivation, which is that she wants to save the life of her father, the Emperor. But then the big twist, what happened last time was that what's the villain man's name? Georg. Georg came in and accused Excella of killing her father to usurp the throne.
Hey.
So the Emperor may or may not have already died. He is a character that exists entirely off-screen. But Georg, in the position as leader of the Sanguine Church, is basically attempting to overthrow the Empire and place themselves as leaders. What else did we learn? We learned that the swordsman Genus, who had been kind of a double agent, his loyalties uncertain. He was the previous vessel of the Shining Dragon, and he apparently accidentally destroyed a whole village from being unable to control that power.
It looks strong.
Major threat detected.
Let's get going.
Genus might still have some of the dragon souls. I'm a little unclear on who has what in terms of that. Because Excella did give up some world dragon souls to Astoria as part of peace negotiations.
Major threat detected.
Also, I should say that the other reason why I've decided that I'm splitting up the final 2 chapters into separate streams is because we can't quite make sense of the level scaling. Like, yes, enemies do level up at the turn of a chapter, but to what extent that is influenced by our levels is unclear. And I don't think that there is going to be any mid-chapter rebalancing of enemy or boss levels. So
This could be trouble.
it seems to me that it would be in my best interest to reach the final chapter before I did any additional grinding. Whether it would be for straight up levels or material for better aspects or for improving our weapon tuning or whatever. But yeah, chances are we want to do some grinding at the start of the final chapter rather than before chapter 7. So that's it. I'm optimizing grinding, and I don't have a good ability to stream
home. Or it
because
was
of the heat.
once.
That is my justification for splitting up the remaining chapters.
Yes. It's just as Master Elise said. This place is nothing but ruins.
Okay. We won't get anything done just standing around. We'd better get looking for this seal.
Yeah, it's gotta be somewhere in the village, right? That's what the Shining Dragon said. Let's take a look around.
Yeah, probably isn't the tallest structure with a little wobbly portal thing inside of it. Probably not that at all. Who's that standing there? Is that Genus? Something looks off. If that's him. Oh no, wait, yeah, okay, I see. I see now. Yeah, it's him. It's just him. Sorry, my depth perception was messing with me. Sup, Jimmy?
You? Why are you here?
Playing Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance? I really like that one. I think that was basically my favorite Castlevania, but part of it was probably just because I found it to be wait, I found it to be the easiest of the Game Boy Advance ones. Hard to find fault with a lot of Castlevania games. They're pretty solid, fun little experiences. I still have one more of the DS collection to play at some point.
There you are. We were hoping we'd find you.
My intuition was correct then.
Genus, we have to stop Georg from resurrecting Deus. Please, lend us your strength.
I see. You'd prefer Deus remain sealed then?
I would prefer Deus be obliterated. Is that your plan? Unseal him so he can be utterly destroyed?
Of course. Isn't that what you want?
When did I say that?
Huh?
Deus's resurrection is the only way I can achieve what I've been striving for.
The hell? So you're with Georg now, huh?
Does this Deus have an ex named Machina? Maybe.
I knew I sensed something different. He does not project the same aura he did on our last meeting. I no longer sense the soul of the sea dragon on him anymore. What have you done with it?
Ah, that? I gave it to Georg.
What? Why?
So you're a church boy now, huh? Signed up with good old Georg? Hold on, Agnum. Genus helped us escape from Georg, remember? That was then, Yuma. People change.
But that was after the Sea Dragon soul had passed hands. Hey, Ham. I am pretty much your church boy. Can't fault you there. Does that make you my... no, there are no appropriate jokes to be making here. Oh boy. How you doing?
If he's really on Georg's side, then we should take him out now. We gotta bring their strength down wherever we can.
Their strength. Yes, indeed. Perhaps this is a chance for me to test you. How much power can you withstand? If you can't survive a battle against me, then all of this has been for nothing. Now, show me what you can do.
Well, let's see what we can do. Are we in shape to do this? Ooh, just, okay, realizing that... So, We don't have any band meter to speak of because we've basically been going from boss fight to boss fight without stopping to do any grinding between. Ground beef and radish pizza? That sounds pretty dope, actually. Oh, he has taken some major damage from the fire status ailment or whatever's going on with him. Do I actually beat this without using any band session or dragon transformation? Do you have... How many secondary forms is he gonna have?
I got him.
Need a chef's kiss emote? That's not a terrible idea. I don't hate that. I guess I haven't felt the need for it myself. It's not something that I use super often in my own chatting, but when I do, I have this one.
Yes, good. I never imagined you could actually surpass me.
But I do believe I have some open emote slots, particularly for animated emotes. So if you have some actual ideas like that, particularly if it can somehow be animated ever so slightly, then yeah. I don't know, put them in the suggestion box or something. I need to look over the emotes. I haven't been given that much thought lately.
Genus, why are you doing this?
Why? I intend to end Ragnarok once and for all.
By destroying Deus, you mean? If so, we're on the same page. I and Jesus.
What do you mean?
Deus wasn't destroyed in Ragnarok, only sealed away. But that was only a momentary solution. I need something more decisive. I need the truth. I need the last song.
The last song. Right. The Shining Dragon said something like that too.
Could easily be animating flying horns, smooching lips? Maybe. Maybe. How are you picturing this? Surely you're not imagining like me in the flesh, but rather some seal Pokemon or something. I don't know what a good character would be. I don't feel like the seals necessarily have the maybe you could work them into kissy lips on them. Alan in the flesh? No. At least me, Alan? Okay, I'm not opposed to that idea. I just don't know how I would go about doing that. Like, I would have to boot up Metopia again or something, where I could mess with expressions and stuff, but... What about an Amoga's chef's kiss? Those beans don't have lips. Oh, well, I guess the imposters do. But also, I've never played an Among Us other than your fan game.
What do you mean by a decisive solution? Can this song defeat Deus?
No, the last song is not a weapon.
Then, what is this last song supposed to achieve?
It cannot be described in words. The last song is like a fading dream. If you try too hard to define it, it may disappear. But there is one more clue I can give you. You lack one crucial element needed to perform it. The seventh and final Dragoneer.
The seventh. We have Sonia, Kirika, Rinna, Agnum, Leston, and me. That's 6.
Is Yuma not a Dragoneer? I guess he's not a Dragoneer because he's the dragon. And we're also discounting the Refrain mode extra characters of Genus and Excella being party members.
Right. And we don't have any masterless harmonics left in storage. So where would the last...
Yeah, canonically the last harmonic is with Excella, isn't it?
You don't mean... Excella?
Correct. To reveal and perform the last song, we need all 7 harmonics born from the body of the Shining Dragon, along with their 7 owners, the Dragoneers.
I understand. But I feel like you still haven't explained something important.
And that is?
Before we fought, you said you had to resurrect Deus. What does that mean? Do you really want the world to end?
The world's end. Maybe some dark part of me does want to see it all gone. I can't deny it. It's crossed my mind before. Like an intrusive thought, whenever I see what's left of my home.
You know that isn't...
But still, even a sad, violent, scarred world like this one deserves to be saved. And now I put the question to you. Do you truly want to save this world?
Of course! The world and everyone in it!
No matter the cost? No matter what you must sacrifice?
Whatever it takes.
So long as you don't have to think about it.
If you intend to save this world, you will have to fight for it, and unleash the full power of the Shining Dragon. But when that happens, no. Perhaps it's not my place to tell you. Dragon, why are you still silent? Yuma deserves to hear this from you. You are the last of the world dragons. This is your duty.
Genus? What are you talking about?
You've certainly become strong. But Georg has not been sitting idle. Something tells me he's still hiding his true power. Stay on your guard. Well, Goodbye. I'm sure we'll meet again soon.
There he goes again. Just delivers some smooth one-liner and takes off. But I think he was trying to tell us something important. I just have no idea what it was.
I cannot speak to his intentions, but it seems to be true. I believe he gave the sea dragon's soul to Georg.
Yeah, we're kind of past bothering about that particular point, Kirika.
Then we need to get moving before Georg can do something terrible with it.
Not much we can do unless we know where he is.
The commander's most likely location. My guess would be Fort Gural.
Yes, but let's do some scouting first. We need to see if Georg's actually there and how heavily guarded the place is.
No, let's just bust right in.
A sound plan. To Fort Gural, then. Let us observe our enemy.
Fort Gural is the one we didn't actually go to before, right?
Fort Gural is the main base of the Empire. I'm worried that it won't be that easy to scout the area.
Hey, don't worry. We just gotta get a little stealthy and watch from a distance.
We might not be caught, but it would be difficult to see much of the enemy. We may need to get closer.
Yes, Kirika's right. Let us head towards the encampment in Old Desert. Perhaps we might find someone knowledgeable about Fort Gural, or someone familiar with the Empire's workings.
Yeah, it'd probably be a good idea to ask around for information.
Let's go with that. We can head for Old Desert then. Which we passed through on the way here. Wrong button. We can go camp there. And... Oh wait, huh? We're heading for a part of the desert that actually links up with the Sleepy Hollow, which we've barely spent any time in. Huh. How about that? The map is kind of telling us about new areas being unlocked, I think.
It looks strong.
I'm bored. How are you? Welcome. Take your pick.
Yeah, gonna need
This one.
another seedling after I used one in the last battle. Yeah, heal blessing. Yeah, I guess I used one of those too. Stuff's expensive. So what are you gonna do?
Take your pick.
Like, what could I actually be selling? These quest items? Or like materials? Okay, you're never supposed to sell your aspects. Clearly. Nor these. Super expensive to buy, but you get no money for selling them. Why is selling even an option in the menu? There's nothing you could ever sell to earn any money. Really rough economic situation we got going here. Well, time to camp. It's been a couple of chapters, I suppose, since we've last attempted any dating.
How are you doing?
Let's see if we can hang out.
You're gonna make me blush. Let's talk later.
Yo.
Great.
Evening.
Hey there, Yuma. I'm not really tired yet. Wanna stay up and talk?
Sure, I'd be happy to. We can talk until you get sleepy.
Sometimes I suddenly get this surge of feeling, and I can't get back to sleep. I'm pretty delicate, huh? I said I'm pretty delicate, huh? But what do you do when you can't fall asleep?
Talk to someone? That's the correct answer, I guess.
Someone? Someone who?
Whoever, it depends on the day. Yuma, what the heck? If you want to make her jealous, I don't know that this is the best way of going about it. I think I talk the most with Fromage. What? I keep forgetting that Fromage even exists.
Oh, Fromage. That's a relief, I thought.
Yeah, maybe Yuma is smarter than I give him credit for. Like if he's trying to tease Rina, make her jealous, the safest person for him to be talking to would be Fromage. Hit your head against the wall repeatedly. I don't know. Oh, but I'm always happy for these chances to talk to you, Rena.
Well, I'm glad to talk to you anytime.
Isn't it great to have a conversation about talking, not actually saying much of anything?
Yuma, I have a favor to ask you.
Favor? What is it?
Wanna walk around the city again, like we did last time. Would that be okay?
Make plans, yes. Yeah, of course. Always happy to go out with you, Rena.
Really? I'm glad. Let me know where you want to go, Yuma. Night.
Night.
See you tomorrow.
I mean, I could just teleport back to Marga and deal with the date immediately. If I did that, then I could take another path entirely to get over to Old Desert. But it's like... It's probably a shorter distance away from here.
Target confirmed.
I don't really know if there are any meaningful benefits to doing any of the dating social link events. And also, like, I've never been here. This is the first time we've been at the Shattered Dam. So we get to see some new stuff. Maybe open some new chests.
Oh, this is
Whatever.
a nasty one.
Is it gonna be worthless? No, maybe. The Demon Talisman.
This could be trouble.
Can't hold any more heal blessings. Ugh. Inventory limits. What are you gonna do? Yeah, this is the map we were looking for. What the heck is that? Oh, okay, it's just red paste. For some reason, I thought it looked more like the color was shimmering and shifting, changing around. And carry any more refresh bottles.
All right.
Oh, this is a nasty one.
This is the camp. I'll set about some reconnaissance. The rest of you should rest. That will help too. Would be easier to gather information with all of us, right? I've actually been here on investigations before, but as a knight of Welland. Some of my old contacts are still around. I'll be speaking to them first, so I'll go alone.
I see. I understand, brother. Let us rest at the camp.
Thanks, Leston. We'll leave it to you. Guess I'll save. Sleeping under the stars. That's a nice little oasis we have here.
Oh, Yuma.
Should we just talk? Talking to these people doesn't seem very productive. I don't know how to talk to these people. I assume we just gotta spend the night? We'll have new information in the morning? So, Georg really is in Fort Gerald. Indeed. According to my sources, he uses this as its primary base of operations.
Thank you, brother. We did well in coming here first, it seems.
Still, I couldn't find anything regarding their security or inner construction. The Empire simply knows how to control information. Which comes as no surprise, considering they are the most powerful military force on the mainland.
But now we know Georg is here.
Yeah, we need to get closer, even if it's risky. Let's go, everyone, to Fort Gerald.
Morning.
Yay. I am waiting for the chapter title of Fairy Elegy to justify itself. Like, fairies have played a decently big role in prior Shining games. But so far, nothing in this one.
It looks strong.
That ripply, heat-wavy effect,
Well,
little
that's their
intense.
base. Looks like security's pretty tight. We can't tell much from out here.
The traitor Excella is here! After her! Don't let her escape!
Your Highness, this way. Hurry! I'm coming.
That's Beatrice and Excella. What are they doing here? What's going on?
I have no idea, but we can't afford to be caught in more chaos. We should retreat for now.
What? No. What are you, stupid? This is an opportunity. They're busy going after them. We get to sneak in now.
Wait, we can't just abandon them.
I know how you must feel, Yuma, but we can hardly just charge in.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Rinna, brother, Yuma's right. We have to save her if we want her help.
I mean, that is true too, but that's not even the point.
What?
We know Excella is the 7th Dragoneer. Should we not strengthen our numbers for our confrontation with Georg?
She is really strong. If there's a chance we could get her to join up with us, I think it's worth the risk to save her.
Yes, I take your point.
Then it's settled. Come on, Lady Kirika. Let's go help the princess. And, Beatrice too, since she's here.
Can we catch up to Excella?
I cannot say, but as long as we know their direction, we must make haste. Let us hurry, that way, to the Clavel Crags.
Wait. What? We're not actually going into the fort? We're backtracking away from the fort?
This could be trouble.
Oh, this is a nasty one.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted to go to the fort.
This could be trouble.
Nothing but running back and forth for us then, huh? Okay, is this general area? Oh, and because we've had to sleep. Okay, well, head south. Because we had to sleep, the weather has changed. Visibility is worse.
Man, can't see a damn thing.
Oop, they found us.
It's real bad out here.
We've been spotted.
Oh, wait,
Oh, this is a nasty one.
yeah, just run around, all of them. Don't. Yeah.
This isn't good, Lady Excella. We're completely surrounded. I would rather not hurt fellow citizens of the Empire, but it seems I have no choice.
Excella, Beatrice.
Huh? You. Do not worry. We are not here to attack you. What? We're gonna help you. Just this one time.
Boss battle? It's Emperor Dragon and 4 Swordsmen? Oh boy. Is it a boss battle in name only? Because other than numbers, doesn't seem like there's a lot to them. Oh, I say that and then I die. Yeah, that was not much of a boss fight if it didn't even give us like the green ending screen recapping all the experience we got. Seems like we got nothing.
Seems like we fended them off.
Why?
Why did you help us? It's a rather long story. We do not have time to explain it now. Yes, we don't know when the enemy will come. Let's retreat and hide in the Ladlum Cavern.
Physical boost confirmed.
Ew, levels.
This could be trouble.
Major threat detected.
Not that way.
Target confirmed.
Or this way. I do hope I get a chance to go back to town and have that date.
I see. So you're here to kill Georg as well?
You too, huh?
My father is dead because of him. I will not rest until the man dies by my hand.
He had a lot to say about what's going on politically in the Empire right now. We'd like to find out how much of it is true. He took control of the Twin Swords of the Empire and made them attack the Emperor. Must have been his plan all along. Then he declared that Princess Excella was behind it, since the public thinks only she can control the Draco Machina.
He allied with members of the royal family who fought my father 10 years ago and denied my claim to the throne.
Is that so?
It beggars belief. Even the 3 spears have fallen under his control. I never imagined this could happen.
What do you mean?
My voice no longer reaches them.
Seems like this Dragon Imperator thing lets Georg drown out her commands.
So Georg now commands the 3 spears as well. That's less than ideal.
Then maybe you could join us.
What?
We both want to defeat Georg, right? Then our chances would be better if we worked together. Neither of us can do this alone.
But I want to be the one to kill him. I deserve his death. No. I'm giving in to my own hatred. I cannot sacrifice my good judgment for a personal vendetta.
I don't think we care that much who lands the killing blow, just so long as he's dead.
I suppose it's more important that he be stopped for the greater good. Very well. You have my word. From here on, I fight with you. But can you truly accept my word? Until quite recently, I commanded the forces against you. I was your nemesis.
I know we've been on opposing sides until now, but I feel like we can trust you.
A bold claim. What makes you so sure?
I could tell when you cried for your father. Your allegiance doesn't change the fact that you're sincere and selfless.
I think so too. I mean, considering what happened, I was suspicious. But I think we can trust her. It's just
that... Big surprise, you can't trust the Dark Elf who betrayed you, right? Hey, I don't mind. I'll get out of your hair. It's fine as long as I'm gone, right?
You could have that long overdue conversation now about your supposed betrayal.
Yeah, at least you finally realized it.
Rinna.
What? Lady Kirika, don't look at me like that. What am I supposed to...
We need to be honest with our feelings. Both of us.
Beatrice, I want you to make me understand. Me and Lady Kirika. I never wanted to believe it. I still don't want to. I don't want to think of you as a traitor or a thief. So tell us what happened, in your own words. Make me see things your way, please. Like you used to.
Fine. If you want to know what happened, I'll tell you. That night, I found a thief that had snuck into the treasury, right where the harmonics were kept. I didn't think. I just rushed in there to defend the harmonics. But before the thief escaped, they set fire to the storehouse. I ran around trying to put out the fire, but a crowd gathered and... well, the usual prejudices took care of the rest.
This is an alright story, assuming we get to learn the identity of the thief, and it somehow ties into the main antagonists of this plot. Like, not just random, no-name background character, but it has to be that. This kind of has to be pointless, like, because this is taking place in Welland. The Sanguine Church wouldn't have had the ability to... would they?
You heard, I'm sure. The Dark Elf betrayed us. The Dark Elf tried to steal the harmonics. We can't trust their kind.
And if not the Sanguine Church, then who in Welland would benefit from further like dark elf segregation? Because there aren't really any elves in the villain faction of the story either.
A woman can only take so many slurs and insults before she starts wondering why she stays around. I was sick of it. I just wanted to protect the harmonics. After all, my best friend was going to wield one of them someday, but I'm a dark elf. So instead, I get called traitor, liar, and thief. Why should I expect anything else? I couldn't live like that anymore. When I imagined enduring that kind of abuse for the rest of my life, I had to get out. So I pushed them back. They grabbed at me, but I broke free and ran. You know what happened after that? I stopped caring about what they said about me once I was gone. Well, you wanted the truth, and now you've heard it. Not like I have any proof to back it up. Kind of nice to get it all off my chest, though. Guess I should get going.
Beatrice.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I hope you can avenge your father.
Wait,
Rina?
thank you for telling us.
What?
I knew. Deep down, I knew you'd never do anything like that. But I was so afraid of trusting you. You just disappeared, and I didn't know who was telling the truth anymore. So I tried to suspect you. I really convinced myself that you meant to hurt us, but now that I've heard what happened, I believe you. I have to. Even if there's no proof, I know we were wrong. And Lady Kirika, we love you. We'll never have another friend like you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was so cruel to you. Beatrice, I'm so sorry.
And I believed in you, and yet I did nothing to speak in your defense. Please, Beatrice, forgive me.
You too.
Rina crying sounds like every VTuber ever talking.
Hey, come on. It's all in the past now. You don't have to beat yourselves up over it. But I'm glad I got to hear how you two actually felt. So, Lady Kirika, Rina, I just want to say thanks.
It would seem you've finally come to an understanding.
Yeah. I guess everything turned out okay. Thanks to you, Princess.
I don't see how I had any part in this. More importantly, Beatrice, if you wish it, you are free to leave my service. I imagine you'd prefer to catch up with your old friends.
That does sound nice, but you can't get rid of me that easy. I'm not leaving you alone, Your Highness. I'm with you.
I see. I thank you, Beatrice. I thought I had lost everything, but I still have you.
Of course, Your Highness. Until the end. Well, until you get sick of me anyway. Your Highness, look out!
What?
Ugh! Beatrice!
What's happening?
Beatrice, hold on. I'll treat your...
Treating her would be pointless, I'm afraid. She's not going anywhere with a wound like that.
Yeah, I guess I was just thinking, like, yeah, her backstory is resolved. It's wrapped up. There isn't anywhere for her to go, and she's not a playable character, so she might as well die. But that would be the first time an on-screen character died. So I guess she just needs to get severely injured.
Georg, you bastard!
So, the faithful lapdog dies to save its master. I'm sure we're all very touched. It would be a shame to have her lonely, though. Perhaps her master can join her. Trishula! Gaybolg! Gungnir! Come!
Oh boy.
Kill them all. Kill all of them except the Shining Dragon. Leave him to me. The Dragon Imperator shall finish it. With the energy of the final World Dragon, everything will be complete.
Kill all but the Shining Dragon.
Stop, please! Don't you recognize me?
What are you saying? You're the Draco Machina, aren't you? You're supposed to be... legends.
Beatrice!
She is your master. Princess... Excella. What kind of legend betrays their master?
His age.
Master Excella. Yes, our master Excella. Princess Excella.
Was so Excella's voice couldn't reach them, but Beatrice can do it now because she's dying? What's happening?
Huh? 3 spears, hear my call! Kill her first! Kill the traitor Excella!
No! Georg is the traitor! You have to strike him down!
Damn it. 3 spears! I command you! Why don't you fight?
You still don't see? Fool. They are not just the 3 spears. They are my friends! Prepare yourself, Georg. My vengeance has come!
Wait. Your Highness. You have to go. We'll take him down. With us.
Georg is our enemy. Farewell, Princess. Behold, we are the Draco Machina.
Am I going to get to do anything? I thought I could maybe we get to fight the 3 dragons? Or something? What?
Together now. Let's end this!
I am ready, as am I. Even if it costs our lives. This is where you fall!
What do you mean?
You fools! I am more than you shall ever be!
This probably isn't good from a bit rate.
You can't do this! Stop it! I beg you!
Beatrice! Please! Excella! Don't!
What?
Ah!
Beatrice!
Why? Why did this happen?
What exactly happened?
Is everyone all right?
We're okay, but
Yeah. Damn, that got me good.
That was... Even if they weren't at the center of the explosion, they'd be...
that's Excella! Yuma, she's over there!
You're right. Excella, hold on. We're coming to help.
This all seems like it's in the service of making Excella a party member.
How is she?
And like the only way to accomplish that is to separate her from Beatrice and the three spears. But if that is the case, that she always became a party member at the end of the story, why even bother making this refrain mode where she joins early? Where I've actually had a non-canonical version of her in my party the whole time? And
She's hurt. We have to help her. That was a hell of an explosion. Georg was right in the middle of it. There might not be anything left of him.
Agnum.
What?
Beatrice and the Draco Machina were at the center of that too. Think about what you're saying.
Sorry. Kirika, Rena, I didn't mean...
I know.
What was that? Something exploded! Look! Over there!
We've been spotted. No choice. Let's take the princess and run.
that's the shining dragon of Astoria and the traitor Excella. Don't let them escape. You're kidding. We're kind of in a hurry. We need to get our wounded back to the city.
We're going to have to force our way through. Let's go.
Okay, what if I just used a Margastone? Oh. It's not gonna let me use a Margastone. Okay, at least they've thought about it. At least they've thought about it.
Oh, this is a nasty one. We should be careful here.
Didn't mean to fight that guy. Didn't mean to. Might as well just skip them.
It looks strong.
Because I can.
It looks strong.
Okay, so there is a little bit of ambiguity as to the Dragon Imperator that Georg is using, I think. Wrong button.
It looks strong.
But like he was using one of the World Dragon Souls, right? Or like two of them. However many. And I don't know what else exactly he was. Like there's something about the twin swords of the Empire. Like, was that literal, or was that the name of like a faction of soldiers?
It looks strong. We've been spotted.
But I kind of find it hard to believe that whatever went into making the Dragon Imperator would be stronger than 3 Draco Machina. Because, like, all those 3 big dragons, all of them should have some World Dragon Soul equivalent of power in them. Started Ori and the Blind Forest with a heartbreaking intro story. That's how they get ya. A little bit of heartbreak will hook you right in. I'm pretty sure I have that in my
How's
backlog
Excella
somewhere.
doing?
I'm afraid the poor thing's in bad shape. Her wounds were terrible.
I see.
I don't think we can expect an innkeep to also be a medic.
She'll pull through, but it might be some time before she can move on her own again. Don't you worry, though. I'll stay and keep an eye on her.
I guess we'll have to leave Excella in Emma's hands. We need to decide our next move.
Indeed. We need to know where we go from here.
I go on a date with Rena. That's where I go.
But Georg is... I mean, you saw what Beatrice did. He's gone now, isn't he?
Just by dungeon defenders? I don't know if I've heard about that one. But $3 is a good deal for any game. Let me look at that one real quick. Dungeon Defenders. I'm seeing a Dungeon Defenders 2 is free. 2011. Okay, yeah, that's a little before my time. Seems like most of my Steam friends all already own it. Huh. Oh yeah, those are some certified 2011 graphics. Tower defense. I don't know if I have much to do with that genre. Maybe one day I could expand my taste and find out. I'm more concerned about the primary. Let's see. 4-player co-op tower defense action RPG. The part with the multiplayer is where that probably loses me. I'm too much of a single player guy.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Beatrice, it hurts so much, but I'm sure she would have been happy that she beat Georg and helped Excella escape.
But Georg is not dead. He's just gonna step out in a scene later.
Yes.
Surely.
Wherever she is now, I'm sure she's at peace.
I'm going by whatever trope, rule, writing thing. If there is no body on screen, it's not a confirmed death. Beatrice may in fact still be alive. Georg is definitely still alive. And the Emperor, who may or may not have been murdered, has never been on screen, so he's just a complete mystery box.
Truly, she did what none of us could.
I guess that's the end of their plan. They can't resurrect Deus anymore, right?
I don't know about that. Georg may be gone, but the Empire's still around. And there's the Sanguine Church, Joachim Zest.
Yeah, that's true. Wonder what they're up to. They probably won't sit still for long.
It'd be good if we could get some intel on them tomorrow.
Yes, I agree. For now, we could all use some rest.
Kirika. She must be going through so much.
Why focus on Kirika? Focus on Rena. Beatrice was both of their friends.
Dead, then. I suppose I couldn't expect otherwise, given the magnitude of the explosion. And the 3 spears, too. Utterly obliterated. What a terrible shame. I had so many more experiments to run.
Well, now you get to run some Frankenstein experiments on them.
What are you
It's gonna be
complaining
great.
about now, Joachim?
Of course he's not dead.
Oh, nothing. Just reflecting. Beatrice could have been an upgraded replacement for Ed. It would have been marvelous. But now she's dead and that's that. Now I'll never get to hear her screams. What a dreadful, dreadful waste. I must say, though, I am impressed. I suppose that's why you're the leader of the Disciples of Deus. A fine title for such a worthy heir. Oh, it was a sight to stir the spirit. Who else could emerge from that fray unscathed? Yes, just as I've inherited the legacy of the scholars of the will of Deus, you too are a successor most worthy of my aid.
You're a big suck-up, Joachim.
But all the power over all those generations still isn't enough to inherit Deus. We still need the Shining Dragon's energy. We cannot let it slip through our fingers.
Yeah, the inheritance of Deus was something that was part of Zest's deal that we didn't really mention much in the chapter recap at the start of things. Whatever. Hey, Shining Dragon, are you gonna talk about the stuff that Venus was alluding to before?
That sounds like...
Sounds like Kiriko.
Kirika.
Is she, like, supposed to be a more canonical love interest?
Yuma.
I can't imagine what you're going through, since Beatrice...
Yes. I always hoped that someday we could make amends. And I suppose we did. But now she's... I had so much to tell her. This was supposed to be a new beginning for us. Now she's gone.
I felt something like that when my mom died. It felt like I was being torn apart. I just wanted more time with her. I wanted to play with her, talk to her, even just live with her. Our lives aren't ours alone. They belong to us, to the people we love, and to all the people in our future. I think that's the point of life, that it's precious to everyone we affect. Maybe the power of the Shining Dragon, everyone else's powers as Dragoneers, maybe that's why we have all that. To protect each other, to protect life.
Perhaps you're right. We have a duty to keep this world safe, and all who call it home.
Grown.
Kirika, for Beatrice and everyone else, we can't give up.
Yes. Together, we will fight.
New song, Trickling Snowflakes. Okay. Sure. We'll see what that's about later.
Everyone ready? We're heading to the Imperial encampment located in Fort Graal once again.
Yeah, it's our second time. I'm nervous.
The enemy should be in disarray, which will make it easier to infiltrate their main camp. And we can see what they're up to with our own eyes.
Try not to get too far up and run ahead, Agnum. How about you don't stay too cool and get left behind, Leston? Alright, let's go. Yeah, first let's go on our date. See if we can't go on our date. I feel like there is more to be said about the story stuff that just happened and how impactful it's supposed to be, but
What's on your mind?
it's not really hitting, and part of it is just that all of the action was more implied than depicted. Like, oh, there's a big white explosion, Excella's running towards it. She's hurt. Beatrice is dead, but we never see it. And Georg took no damage. And the Draco Machina are also just gone. Like, three giant dragon corpses is kind of a big thing to just sweep under the rug. Hey.
Hello?
Yuma, I got some free time. Are you busy?
Not really. Guess this is good timing. Want to walk around the city again?
Oh, you remembered.
Of course, let's go. Same kind of thing as always. If we never really stopped here immediately, maybe again we have a conversation about the flowers.
Yuma, it's a flower shop. What are you doing? Get your wallet out.
What, you just gonna make me buy it? I think the idea is that people buy these as gifts, voluntary gifts.
Fine. Oh, the yellow flower is so pretty. What if someone will buy it for me as a voluntary gift?
Subtle, right now. Real subtle. Okay, yellow flowers. Mental note. How about, okay. Flowers, little cafe action.
Yuma, are you ready?
Huh? Ready for what?
One thing you have to do when you go to a cafe on a date. 2 straws and 1 drink.
Well, that's a bit embarrassing.
Wow, I didn't think you'd get that, Red.
Anything else on market? Is this the butcher shop? I don't know if taking your date to a butcher shop is the best place, but there's an idea.
Do you like meat, Yuma, or are you more of a seafood man?
I like both, but if I had to choose, maybe meat.
Let's see. Guess that matches a man's taste. Maybe I'll see if I can learn a couple more meat dishes.
2 straws and Rena uses both of them. That could work.
I'll take this and that and a couple of these.
That's a lot of herbs. Are they all for tea? There's all kinds of them.
Of course. Any good lady knows her tea. I'll be having some with Lady Kirika when we get back to the inn. You can have some too.
Sure, I guess. I'll only need a little bit. Thanks.
So it makes sense that you'd pay for it, right?
What? How does that make sense if I'm only having a little of it?
Hey, men always pay in situations like this. You should really be thanking me, Yuma. I'm giving you a chance to be super chivalrous.
I'm not really sure I wanted that chance. Ah well, fine. I'll pay for it.
Yay! I knew it, Yuma. All you need to do is understand a woman's heart and you'll be a grown man.
I think I'm being manipulated.
Let's go somewhere else.
Am I paying there too?
We picked up a lot today. Thanks for carrying everything, Yuma.
I'm glad you're happy. I don't think my wallet can take much more of this, though.
Okay, last up, the accessory shop.
We're still not done?
Aw, don't make that face. Let me make it up to you. You can pick anything you want. For me.
Is it time to make a choice? Do I get to have any agency in this?
This one? Or this one? Which looks better on me?
Hairpins? Well, they're not that expensive, so either would be fine.
Hey, look at the design, not the price. Which one would you pick for me?
I think this sunflower one. You're so happy all the time, so I think it suits you.
She did like yellow flowers, as we learned from stopping at the flower shop.
Sunflower it is. Excuse me, can you wrap this up?
So much for my spending money. I'm going to have to stay out of the market for a while.
Yuma?
Wow, that was fast. What's up?
Thanks for the hairpin. It means a lot to me.
Why do you look so serious all of a sudden? It wasn't that expensive. Not enough for anything this dramatic.
But you picked it out, so I'll treasure it forever.
Rinna.
I promise, I'll take good care of it.
Okay, sure. But obtained Rinna's trait Sunflower. Okay. That's what it was all about? Oh. Going on a date can also change the weather, apparently.
How are you doing?
Sure. Whatever. Did I need to restock anything else?
Welcome. Take your pick. This one?
5 potions, sure. We can deal with
Have a
that.
nice day. Oh, hello there.
Okay, we haven't hit 2 hours yet, but I kind of feel like we're probably at like the halfway point of the chapter, given the events that have happened. And because it's hot, I'm hydrating a lot. Gonna need to take a quick break to get myself some more water, so please excuse me. Gonna run some ads, be right back. All right. It is so warm in here. I feel like my any beneficial effect of running the AC earlier has subsided. But I guess I got an hour and a half of it being cool enough that I got a stream started and going, and then I'm stubborn enough that I'm not gonna quit in the middle of it. It's raining out here too. That's nice. So, Fort Garal. Would it make sense to head west instead? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dots on the map to go past if we go west. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if we go east. Huh. Like, east just looks like it's a longer way around. More dots on the western side, but they're closer together. Now, let's just take the western path as a change of pace. We've been heading east a lot.
The air's heavy. Oh, this is a nasty one.
It looks strong.
You know, I had been thinking that if Chapter 7 ends up being a little bit on the shorter side, and it doesn't get too hot for me streaming, that maybe I'd do a second stream with a little bit of Mario Maker. Oh, we got lightning in the forest. The reason I would do a short thing of Mario Maker is I've been making levels again. And for whatever reason, I feel like I want to upload them while streaming. Like, I think I would be soliciting feedback like, before I upload them. Get some people to tell me, is this a good idea? Does this look alright? Like, I have at least one level that's all finished, I think. How many levels did I make?
We've been spotted.
I have a level that's definitely unfinished that I could be working on in the middle of stream. And taking suggestions and advice from chat. That seems like a fun way of going about it, and a more efficient way than just trial and error with just my own brain. But we'll worry more about that when we're done with Chapter 7. We'll feel it out. For now, we have a Fort Garal to get to. Let me actually look at my map a little bit. So, Stronghold of the Empire is there. I don't know what exactly I should be expecting of it, because when we went through the tundra and we went to the ruins of Mount Glanceal, that was really only just a single room with a boss fight. I could have been expecting a full, proper dungeon like Gaelrit's Prison, which kind of has a bit more to it, several floors and whatever. There hasn't really been much of anything else that's been as big as the prison. But now you're telling me that Fort Goral is the stronghold of the Empire? Like, I have to assume that that is big and significant and whatever. I'm expecting more dungeon out of it. And here's the thing, though. Here's what's occupying my brain space right now is there isn't like anything else on this map that's not filled in, really. So there's the portal and the Lost Crags, which I guess has to teleport us to the unreachable tower seen in the distance. There's nowhere else for us to go with Alfheim. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what is left of this game world.
Yes! This could be trouble.
Oh, this is a nasty one.
Okay, the big guardians here are gone. Bunch of soldiers in a very loose formation again.
What? It barely seems any different from the last time we were here.
Their leader dead, and their princess a traitor, and yet they seem to continue on as if nothing's happened.
Guess we were wrong. If anything, it seems like security's even tighter. Maybe because of Excella's attack.
What do we do? Maybe we should look for another way in.
That could backfire on us. But I'm not sure we have a choice.
Okay, I'll handle it. Handle what? The front gate. If I go make some noise, you guys should be able to sneak in while I got him distracted.
Do not leave the party.
You're just going to charge out as a decoy? No, that's too dangerous.
Dangerous, yes, but strategically viable. Agnum's plan is sound.
You do it then, Leston. You charge in.
Guys, did Leston just pay me a compliment? Now I know we're in trouble.
Leston, you had people in the area, informants. You team up with them, you charge the gate.
Well, as long as I got Flute Boy's seal of approval, I'm good. Let's get this party started.
Wait.
What now?
I shall join you.
Brother!
What? Come on, man, we don't need 2 people. I can handle this on my own.
I'm sure, but greater numbers would make for a more effective diversion, and... It would increase your chances of survival. The intent is for you to distract the enemy, not to martyr yourself.
Well, I mean, yeah, but...
Then it's decided. Yuma, remain here and watch for an opening. Once your chance presents itself, get everyone inside.
I don't like this.
You two be careful.
Please, brother. Stay safe out there.
Don't worry, Kirika. I'll see you inside. Now, Agnum. Shall we?
Hey, you're just inviting yourself along, huh? I don't remember asking for the help. Not my problem. Do what you want.
So it's just Yuma and his harem here now.
All right, Imperials, come get it! You're about to fight Agnum, the blazing pyro maestro, and his lovely assistant.
I beg your pardon. If anything, you're my assistant. And I certainly wouldn't call you lovely.
Don't flatter yourself, soldier boy. You weren't even supposed to be here.
As I said, greater numbers...
Increase our chances of survival? Okay, lay it on me. How much better are our chances now?
Hardly at all, by my estimate.
I knew it! Come on, man. What were you thinking?
What? I simply thought you might want some company. Wherever it is you end up.
What do you...
But I have no intention of falling here. I fully intend for us to make it through this and meet up with the others. Agreed?
What is this conversation? Were you taunting some soldiers that were not present? Oh, I hate this. I've never personally been in control of either of these guys. I don't think, Oh, this sucks. And also, Lustin is underleveled compared to everything else. How am I supposed to prepare for a situation like this? I'm currently unable to change the difficulty. Mid-battle, you can't go adjusting that. Makes a lot of sense. Makes perfect sense. Just, if I knew that I was getting into a battle like this, I would have preemptively changed that up, because now this is just a big drain on my resources. Like, it didn't even give me the... It didn't give me an option to like, exit out of this. Like, it shows me the event trigger, but I don't know what the event is gonna be. So, me stepping into the circle, I wouldn't say is consent that I'd give that I'd be in control of just these two guys who might not be perfectly equipped or anything.
Blast off!
I'll end this.
How long are you gonna stand guarding there, less than...
Next.
We're pulling in a lot of small fries, but I don't think we've got any big catches on the line yet. If they haven't noticed us yet, then I'd say it's time to make some more noise. Shall we give them something to worry about? Sounds good. You feeling right or left? Right. The ramparts look more heavily guarded over there. Alright, let's check it out.
Take this!
What?
I was careless.
What do you mean? What does that conversation mean? Does it mean anything? Because I couldn't seem to... I can't leave the loading zone. Was there a point to that conversation at all? I thought they were giving me a hint as to what I needed to be doing. But it seems rather that it was just flavor text. Bunch of nothing. And it's still just beat up all of them. Are you serious right now?
Take this!
This sucks so bad.
Ready? Go!
Oh yay, we broke him. We're out of health and healing items, but we broke one guy.
Eat it! Blast off!
Ready? Go!
Burn! All right! Like that? Try and block this!
What did he say?
One down!
There we go. I'd say they've noticed us by now. If we cause enough chaos here, that should ensure the others can sneak inside safely. We'll have to unleash all we have. Buddy, unleashing is my jam. I know it well. You will not outdo me so easily. You guys... This is awful. We're gonna need more buffs. And we are out of healing items. I hate this. And the spell casting takes so long. If you're locked into that and can't do anything, this is awful. See, this crap right here, this is why I want to fight, why I want to play on a lower difficulty. Like, I had no foreknowledge of what I was getting myself into, and I couldn't prepare for it, and the game having this awful level scaling has made less than completely useless as a character. This is actually infuriating.
Take this! Eat it! Burn! Try and block this! Saw that coming! Eat it! Like that? Burn! Alright!
Okay, it's only the big guy left. I am out of potions, but I have the mists and the blessings, so... I think I can make it through this. And then spend a fortune replenishing my stuff. Leston, what are you doing? I've given you all of the buffs that I can. Don't you have... Hang on. What forces do you have? Okay, so you have Restore for Revival. You don't actually have Heal. I thought you had Heal. I should have changed that forever ago. That might have saved me some resources. So, can you freaking heal yourself, dude? Okay, he has healed himself a little bit. Good. And as it turns out, the battle system played at a slower pace, with characters who have slower weapon swings and using fewer characters fighting against just a single enemy, doesn't make the battle system more fun. My god, dude! There goes the last seedling.
This ought to do the trick. Here goes! Wounds must be healed.
Well, since I'm out of revive stuff now, we have to use the restore magic. If we somehow get the ability to do that. Okay, that actually that happened faster. I guess maybe I should be playing as the healer. And that is the only...
It's up to you.
That's our best chance of survival. No. No, it's not. No. Because this thing has some infinite range moves. What? Whose idea was it to have you play 3 waves of enemies with only 2 characters? I don't want to have to redo this. And I also don't want to have to... pay for all new resources. All new items. But I think that's preferable to having to redo this crap. strictly speaking, I don't know what's gonna happen after this.
Like that?
It is in my best interest to figure out what happens when I win, rather than give up immediately. Awful. Terrible.
Whew, got a little messy. I think that's the end of that squad.
Yes, and look at this prize for our troubles.
Yeah, jackpot. That's a big army.
Hundreds of soldiers, perhaps thousands.
Well, doesn't change what we're here for. Let's stall them as long as we can so Yuma and the others can get in.
Indeed. Now that we have an audience, it would be a shame to disappoint them. If they want a show, let's give them one.
Hell yeah! Hope you're keeping score.
Okay, do I control Yuma and the rest? Do I get to buy more stuff? Where am I continuing from? No, I'm just in here now.
Seems like Master Leston and Agnum succeeded. The enemy is in chaos.
Wonder if they're okay.
I believe in them. We can't let this opportunity pass. Let's go check out what the Imperial Army is up to. Okay, let's look for Joachim. Think he'll have a lot of information. Alright, then our objective is Joachim. Let's go.
No, my objective is... Wait, what do you mean cancel the mission and escape? I don't know the ramifications of... What are you asking me? You want me to do this with no items? Do I have to redo the... Do I have to redo the duo fight? If I cancel the mission?
This one's tough.
This is awful. Hey, wait, hang on. Yeah, I'm definitely taking the difficulty down because this is garbage.
It looks strong.
Major threat detected. Let's go, everyone. Ooh, this is a nasty one. Don't let your guard down.
Wait, what?
I'll break you down.
Where am I going? Am I just going here for a treasure chest? I can't quite make sense of the map. In the trait mysterious. Who cares?
We should be careful here. Here comes a big one. This one's tough. We should be careful here. I'll fix you up.
I'm seething. I'm so mad at this segment. Like, why would you not tell me
Oh, this is a nasty
that I'm
one.
in for a duos fight,
This one's tough.
and that I won't be able to go back and buy items?
It looks strong. It looks strong.
Oh, this is a nasty one.
It looks strong.
Is there treasure here that I can't see in battle mode? Is it just the Hellhound?
Oh, this is a nasty one.
You know, generally speaking, treasure in this game has been
Oh, this is a nasty one.
really not worth it. Like, the major thing you get are traits that I don't use, and healing items that I'm full on.
Major threat detected. Major threat detected.
This one's tough.
It looks strong.
Oh, this is a nasty one.
Level scaling is a mistake.
Major threat detected.
Always.
Major threat
Do we-
detected.
We have no medicine, I'm sorry, Kirika. Let's go find Lieselot. Yeah, I wish! Why is this conversation even a thing that can randomly happen? Just insulting.
Zest, we have a problem. We're under attack by 2 Dragoneers. Zest, there are 2 Dragoneers?
Just shut up. What do you want me to do about it? I don't know anything. I never did. I can't stop thinking about what they said. About true strength. And I'm not strong enough to beat them. If I fight them again, I'll just lose.
Zest?
Joachim, leave him be.
But Georg...
Your lab has its own defenses, doesn't it? You can manage fine on your own.
Well, I suppose.
If it gets out of hand, I'll deal with it. 2 Dragoneers should be nothing against the power I have now. We don't need Zest.
So you think you're stronger than me now, huh?
It seems that way, doesn't it?
Well, look who finally grew a pair. This all thanks to your fancy new sword? Well, whatever.
I don't care what you do anymore. If you've given up on your strength, you're useless to me. The strength of my opponent doesn't matter. I will always forge ahead no matter what my enemies say of me.
Are none of them smart enough to realize, like, what do you mean 2 Dragoneers? There's like 6 of them. There is no reason that there would ever be 2, except as a diversion.
That is what strength means to me. To push forward, no matter the consequences. But you and I were always nothing alike.
This is so stupid.
Major threat detected. Major threat detected. Oh, this is a nasty one.
Well, well, well. A touching reunion indeed.
Joachim?
So much for your own defenses.
Ah, and you've joined us once again. Lovely. Perhaps your eyes have been opened to the joy of experimentation.
Are you insane?
Yes, I should have expected such ingratitude. Do you have any idea of the resources I poured into you two? But I suppose that doesn't matter to you. No, one glimpse at the outside and you're out the door. How am I supposed to feel?
I'm not here to listen to you complain. I need answers. Who's commanding the Imperial Army right now?
Commanding? Whatever are you talking about?
Who controls the army? Since Georg died, it's gotta be you or Zest. So which is it?
Dead. Georg.
What's so funny?
You think Georg is dead? Ludicrous. He is the man who will inherit Deus. You couldn't dream of killing him.
He'll inherit Deus? Zest was saying something like that too.
It took centuries of communions, breeding, genetic manipulation, but the Church finally produced an heir of Georg's caliber. Ah, but you distracted me. I've just finished my latest masterpiece, and it's time for a field test. Behold, one of the glorious twin swords of the Empire, Dane's Leaf.
And what happened to the other twin sword? Was the other one part of the Dragon Imperator?
Go! Let them bask in your power!
Or is Blade just like metaphor for dragon, like the Draco Machina where the spear is? I guess so. Okay, so reminder that we don't have any healing items. Trickling snowflakes decrease enemy defense and magic defense. You know what? Why don't we try that one on for a change?
Yeah, that was great. Go! How's this? Yeah. There.
Together, we're invincible. I can count on you.
Go! How's that?
I'll fix that.
The sound is awful. I don't see its health bar anymore. Where is it? Okay, there it is. It's stuck on its head. Good. Get me out of there. Oh boy.
Oh dear. Defeated. I see. Would you please stop doing that? I just finished working on that one. Every time you come, it's either to ruin or steal my work. And now, you've broken one of my creations with the one you stole!
Stole? Is that supposed to be me?
Of course! Your screams made all the work worth it! How could you run off on your own? Give it back! You! I order you to return to me! I order you to scream for me! Scream this instant!
I'm a human. I'm not your puppet.
Don't bother, Marion. He doesn't deserve to be listened to, and it's only going to make you more angry.
You're right. We can leave him alone and go look for Georg.
If you don't imprison him at the very least, what is wrong with you? This guy, more than most, deserves to die.
Then you needn't look far.
Georg?
Ah, Georg! Yes, talk some sense into them.
He really survived?
I cannot fall. Not until I see Deus return to this world. All I need to open the path to Deus is the power of the Shining Dragon. And Galahorn will help me take it.
What's Galahorn again?
Why are you trying to resurrect Deus? You'll unleash the catastrophe.
We do not fear the catastrophe like you do. We welcome it with open arms. Only the weak will be purged. But we are armed with the blessings of Deus. We shall survive and inherit the new world.
What are you saying? What meaning is there in survival if all others would die?
I think we're beyond trying to reason with him.
Agreed. We've wasted enough time talking. I need the Shining Dragon's power, and now I will take it from you.
Yeah, less talking, more
Yes,
action.
yes! I've been waiting too long to analyze the Shining Dragon's soul, and now I shall have every last detail!
I won't let you!
Let me? You think I'm that easily denied? I count 2 Dragonaires missing, boy.
Even if Agnum and Leston are gone, we'll fight even harder to make up for it.
Hold on there. We're not out of the fight yet.
Did you really intend on starting without us?
Brother!
My. So much for our pest control.
Agnum, Leston, I'm glad you're okay. So much for a diversion. We ended up taking out a whole damn legion.
And now, Georg can join them.
Come then. Even if you've reached your full strength, your fate will be no different. Come, Shining Dragon! Galahorn thirsts for your power!
Do I take Agnum back into the party? I guess. Fine. Don't make me regret this. What the heck kind of status was Marion just suffering from? What is that? Yeah, I do have the one potion. Now that I have a full party, now I'm more inclined to use these mists and such, but yeah, we're not at the full meter, but maybe it's time for snowflakes again.
I felt your heart resonating with mine.
Wait. Okay, no, he's not stuck in on that torch or anything.
Explode! There! Blast off! Take this! How's this?
I banish you! Call upon the power of ruin!
How's this? Like that? Guess I'll tag along. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I'll break you down.
Okay, we can't have them be muted. Is that forgetfulness? Yeah, it is. Okay. You leave Rena alone. Oh, we actually broke him. Well, our band session is about to be over, and then our attacks will do way less. Well, I don't know way less, but less. Oh, just in time before the meter ran out. Yeah, I would not have wanted to do that on the regular difficulty with no healing items. That was just a bunch of nonsense.
With this, Georg's plan is in ruins. They shall never awaken Deus.
Yuma, we got him! Yeah!
Well, well. You never learn, do you? It's a bit early to celebrate.
What's that supposed to mean?
I told you. You face the inheritor of the almighty Deus. Like that would be enough to kill him.
What?
You were warned, but you just didn't listen.
Georg! How did you live through that?
You have to commit, Sonia. You have to make sure he's dead. Steal through the heart. Decapitation, whatever it takes.
His wounds are all gone?
That's how he survived that explosion. Right, Genis told us. Georg was hiding his true power.
We should run.
What?
We can't win a head-on fight with someone whose wounds heal that fast. We need to retreat and come up with a plan.
And part of that plan is having some items, actually.
Run home with your tails between your legs.
Sonia, he's just trying to provoke you.
I know. Everyone run!
Okay.
Ah, well, off they go. That won't come back to bite us later, I hope.
They cannot be underestimated. Their power isn't enough to defeat me, but I lack the means to overpower them myself.
Well, yes. Your regeneration sacrament alone isn't enough to beat them. It only ensures your survival.
I need to see the dictionary for what the sacrament thing meant again.
So then, how do we deal with them?
I've got an idea.
Zest?
I was watching Georg, saw you fight, and you know what? You really are stronger. And thanks to you, I'm over it. I think I'll take your advice.
What's that supposed to mean?
What is it supposed to mean? Hello?
What? Why would you want Galahorn?
Are you really that surprised, tough guy? I'm still the #1 candidate for inheriting Deus, right?
Quite. Yes, that is true. You are #1. Georg is 2.
Damn it, Joachim.
See? So really, doesn't that put me higher up on the list for ownership of the sword?
Damn you, Zest. We had a deal. I agreed I would fight you after I received the power of Deus. You said you would help me with the resurrection first!
Sorry, but I don't really care about any promises anymore. Back then, I was so desperate to fight a real challenge, I figured a god would do the trick. So I took your deal. But now I have someone I have to fight. I have to get stronger than them. So I just gotta use anything I can to make that happen. Deus, or the World Dragons, I'll take whatever I can get.
Why now? Why are you doing this?
Push forward, no matter the consequences. That's what you said, right? Well, I'm ready to do anything to get stronger.
Marvelous. In that case, allow me to readjust Galahorn for you, Zest.
Joachim, man, come on. Weren't you listening?
Zest? What,
You heard the man? Damn the consequences. We can do a whole lot more than that. Now you're gonna get to have some real fun. Time to show the world what you can do. We're gonna make a masterpiece.
I have yet to find a reason why the chapter is called Fairy Elegy. Where are the fairies?
Fight Georg. How do we beat someone who can heal all his wounds the moment he gets them?
Maybe if we hit him so hard that he wouldn't have time to recover. But I don't even know how we'd do that.
Yeah, considering an explosion didn't work.
True. He survived a head-on assault from the Draco Machina. Could we surpass that power? Could we even match it?
Maybe the Shining Dragon could do it.
Wait, really?
I don't know for sure, but if I could use the Shining Dragon's full power, then maybe.
Why, yes, we've never seen its full strength after all. But are you gonna be okay? You know what happens when you...
I agree. If you push yourself too hard and lose control again...
It's okay. I know. I won't push myself that far. Besides, even if the power overwhelms me again, I'll be fine as long as you're all with me.
I guess so. We stuck together before, and we still got through it. All right, we're going to fight back, together. If Georg wants to resurrect Deus, he'll have to go through us.
And her too. Excella, I mean.
Yuma.
What, we're not involving Excella in this discussion at all? Why?
What's wrong?
You mentioned unleashing our power, completely breaking my seal.
Yeah, are you ready to talk now about the stuff Gina's was alluding to much earlier?
Yeah, we might have to if we want to beat Georg.
You cannot.
Huh?
That limit is not for you to break.
Why not? This is the first time you've ever told me not to use your power.
Indeed. If you desire the power to fight, I offer it freely. That shall not change. I ask only one condition. Do not reach beyond our limits. Do not call upon all of my strength.
Then tell me why.
Yuma, there remains one secret I have kept from you. Gina spoke true. I should have told you much sooner. I could not bring myself to say it. But the time has come. I must speak plain with you.
Huh? What are you talking about?
If you unleash my true ultimate power, it will destroy you in body and soul.
Yeah, this was expected.
Do you see now? No matter the reason, you must never wield my full power.
Sacrifice bad, sure.
Sorry, but I can't promise that.
What?
If that's the only option I have, then I won't hesitate.
Yuma.
Now I have the energies of all 5 world dragons. Even if something goes awry, I should be prepared for the worst.
Are you just talking to yourself there, Jimmy?
Even if the seal's weakened more than my estimates, even if it breaks, I can seal it again. But with no dragon soul at its core, I can only unleash the energy a single time. I'll have to be careful about when I use it. How will the 7 Dragoneers move? And will I finally see the path to the last song? Now is the time to observe. The key to everything lies within Yuma. But the most unpredictable element now is the Sanguine Church itself. Georg, with his newfound power, and that boy who claimed himself the strongest, Zest. He could be a threat. Not many moves left until the game is over.
I should hope so.
I need to think carefully.
I'm kind of over it. I expected more from this game. It's trying to do a lot with a little, and it hasn't really been working for me. And there wasn't a single fairy in the entire chapter. I wanted fairies. The disappointment is immeasurable. And we go from one loading screen to another loading screen. Don't you love it when games are perfectly optimized like that? Opus 8, Shining Concerto. We made it. Final chapter.
What were you thinking working with Zest? Why waste your time with him?
Waste? I beg to differ, my good captain. As Zest himself said, he is our top candidate for the inheritance of Deus. Who am I to question it if he's finally putting forth some effort? This can only be good fortune for our order.
You'd allow a power-hungry non-believer like Zest to mantle Deus. You see nothing wrong with that arrangement.
What's to allow or disallow, The aim of the Sanguine Church has always ever been to restore our Lord Deus to this world. Nowhere in Scripture is the shape of his vessel described, and Zest, by my data, has the highest compatibility rating of any candidate.
It's a fluke! What about all those generations of careful breeding, of cultivation, of devotion? What becomes of the disciples of Deus now?
Oh, that. Yes, that project no longer offers anything of value to my work. Misfortunate, but such is the nature of progress.
Nothing of value? Damn it all, Joachim.
And another thing, with regard to Zest's unprecedented compatibility rating, is this too not revelation from Almighty Deus? Has he not made his chosen vessel apparent in this, our hour of seeking?
Zest couldn't care less about Deus, or even the faith. He does not deserve the mantle.
Georg, my friend, my captain. Are we not swords of the Church? Is our purpose not to see its will realized in the world?
You aren't wrong.
Then stow your foolish pride and help me prepare Zest to mantle Almighty Deus.
No. Absolutely not. I will inherit our Lord's blessing and no other!
Oh, Georg, that's a dangerous line of thought. Entitling yourself to the gifts of Deus. Is that pride I'm hearing, or heresy? Keep up that rhetoric and I'll have no choice but to file a report with the Inquisition, you know.
Why should I believe that the Inquisition would have any power over Georg?
You would charge me with heresy. Of all the...
I would and I will, if you keep up this idiotic messiah complex. And should that come to pass, why, all this talk of compatibility ratings would be the least of your worries in the face of excommunication, my dear Captain. Now, are you a sword of the Church or a sword against it? Which will it be?
You think to make demands of me? Give me orders? What kind of fool?
I am no fool! Don't you understand? I am chosen, blessed with divine genius, and tasked with greatness itself.
You don't even understand a word I'm saying, do you? You can't hear yourself. If you believe all that, you are truly lost, Joachim.
Yeah, Gina's was right. Church is very unpredictable right now.
Lost! If anyone here is lost, it's you, my poor captain. You think your tongue is making words, but all I hear is heretical babble.
Then allow me to translate. Had you forgotten, Joachim, what it means to make an enemy of me? I name you fool because you are a fool to let that slip your mind.
Come now, Captain. You can't kill me. You need me to mantle Deus, yes. Otherwise, you'll never...
The pieces have found their final places upon the board. Your services are no longer required. Misfortunate, but such is the nature of progress. And now, I will claim my inheritance, my birthright, and mine alone!
I like him throwing Joachim's words back at him. Yeah, see, that I can accept. I can accept that Joachim is dead in a way that I was never gonna accept that Georg died, which he didn't. Didn't really accept that the spear dragons and Beatrice died.
It's an emergency! There's an Imperial flag flying outside! What? When did they get here? We would have spotted any movement. I don't know who the messenger is, but he says he's the commander.
Commander? Is Georg showing himself?
I don't know his name, but he wants us to bring him the Shining Dragon.
His Radiance? They want Yuma, do they?
We won't know what their real intentions are until we get out there and have a look. Let's go.
Oh boy. Oh boy. It's Zest. Zest. And...
You're here! Nice.
I feel so stupid. Like, I'm... Because, like, there's not gonna be a lot of game left. And I should just hold that back. I desperately gotta pee. I gotta pee, man. It's too hot. Be right back. All right. Where were we? Zest is staring us down.
Zest? What are you doing here?
You know, stuff happened. Georg can't come out to play, so I'm Knight Commander now. First, I've got something to tell you as Supreme Commanding Officer of this army. As of this morning, military operations in Alfheim are over. I've ordered a full retreat.
Yay.
What? You're pulling out? Just like that?
Just like that. The mainland's sliding into chaos over succession this, rightful heirs that. No state to fight a war in. They're out.
They? So...
Oh, I'm not going anywhere. In fact, all of Beowulf's knights are still sworn to the cause. Unlike the Imperial government, the Church needs that shining dragon, and he's here. Not back on the mainland.
So you still haven't given up on the resurrection?
Of course not.
I don't buy it. This isn't like this guy at all. Hey, Zest, how do we know any of what you're saying is true?
Still skeptical? Feast your eyes.
That's Georg's sword!
You know it. It's Gallarhorn, Georg's badge of authority.
Is it also known as the Dragon Imperator, or was that something else? There is so many fantasy names thrown in all over this that it's hard to keep track of all of it. Like I forget what Beowulf is that they just mentioned. Is that the name of the church army specifically? It's not part of the Imperial forces?
Well, believe me now? I told you I'm in charge. So if you're still set on stopping the resurrection, it's not Georg you're after at all. It's me. For the ritual to go on, we need the Shining Dragon's energy. And for that, I need Yuma. Well, not all of him. I just need to rip my victory from his chest. You get it yet? This is where we end it all. Well, not here. I don't want anyone butting in, and I'm sure you don't want to fight so close to your precious city. Come on. I'll be waiting at Sleepy Hollow once you've found your spine.
Sleepy Hollow? Why Sleepy Hollow? We've been there before. Why go there again?
And there he goes. What is his deal? Why do you have to come all this way just to taunt us and buzz off? And he's suddenly on board with resurrecting Deus? I thought he couldn't care less about all that.
Well, he's still a member of the Sanguine Church. Maybe those teachings finally got to him.
You're saying, what, like he's having a crisis of faith since Yuma beat him?
Whatever his reasons are, he has Gallarhorn to back it all up. We can probably assume he's telling the truth about taking command. So if we defeat Zest, we can stop the resurrection of Deus.
That seems like the logical conclusion, but we still have no idea how much he's strengthened since the last time. We've seen what the Dragon Imperator is capable of, and we've seen the destruction Zest can cause without it. Together
they make for fearsome foes. What a predicament.
At least he doesn't have Georg's ridiculous healing thing. It should be easier to fight him knowing every hit we land is gonna stay there, right?
Small comfort, that. You realize how difficult it is to land a hit on him in the first place?
Were you even there when you fought him the first time?
Yeah. Screw me for trying to show a little optimism, I guess. Jeez, dude. It doesn't matter how fast he is or how hard we hit. At this point, we have no choice. The path to stopping Deus is through Zest.
Yuma's right. Besides, we've beaten him once already. We'll win again, I'm sure of it. With me, everyone! We're going to Sleepy Hollow!
Except we're not going to Sleepy Hollow, because we are gonna we're gonna stock up on stuff. And then we're gonna end for today. Let's check the dictionary a little. Is it too much to ask that the dictionary be alphabetical? How am I supposed to find any of what I'm looking for here? I guess there aren't that many things, ultimately, but Beowulf, Knights of the Tree, yeah, okay. You gotta partake in communion to become part of Beowulf. Okay. What else was it that I wanted to see? Okay, Galarhorn and Dragon Imperator, they are one and the same. Have these names and titles just makes it more confusing, harder to keep up with all of it. Okay, but wait, twin swords are in fact Draco Machina and not literal swords. Blah.
How's it going?
What's with your ellipses? I don't know if I want to talk to you.
This one, thanks. This one, thanks.
I'm going broke. I'm going broke. I resent you for taking all my money.
This one, thanks.
Like, yes, I obviously need all this.
This one, thanks. This one, thanks. This one, thanks.
I'm broke.
This one, thanks. This one, thanks. This one, thanks. This one, thanks.
How many of these am I allowed to have? Well, if I buy more of them, I'm actually gonna be completely out of money.
Take your pick.
Maybe I do have to start selling something.
Have a nice
But
day.
that still doesn't seem like the smartest idea. If I could instead be synthesizing aspects.
What are we making?
It's the final chapter. You think you would have some... Okay, you do have new things. Higher level, the higher the attack. But I would need to grind goblin masks or something. Yeah, I don't know what to make. That's for last... I don't even know how much I care about all of this. I really don't want to go out of my way to grind specific item drops. Would that be the most efficient way of powering up? Maybe. Does it sound fun? No. Is it necessary? Probably not.
See you around.
I would have to look up how to go about doing it, and I just...
Hello.
That does not seem like a thing I would want to participate in. Renina does not have the ellipses, so nothing new in terms of conversation with her. So our goal is Sleepy Hollow. Well, I may or may not do some off-stream grinding. Let me just let me see my levels now. 50. Yeah, we're on the cusp of 50. I'm under. I wouldn't say I did research, but I quickly looked it up, and like, this is a normal endgame level to my understanding. So I don't even know that I want to do any more grinding. I mean, I guess I should do enough to fill up my bar, so that I can have a big band session before we do any fighting in the Sleepy Hollow. But yeah, I do think that I disagree so much with the level scaling system and also all the other ways of powering up. I disagree with the way money works in this game, and that you can't sell anything. I disagree so much with everything that has to do with her items. Or the limitation on inventory and the amount of stuff so it's hard to find, and having to go in a menu and like while action combating. There's just so much of this feels dumb and wrong, and I disagree with it. Well, what time is it? It's 15 minutes to 1 a.m. It's not so late that I couldn't do a little Mario Maker, but I think that this chapter, that segment being forced to split up into with just Agnum and Leston, and then I had to do the rest of that section with no items, that really ruined my mood. That super annoyed me. Well, next time that we do Shining Resonance Refrain, we're gonna beat it. But next stream tomorrow, hopefully, it should be a little bit of brotato, because I owe Tobias that. And we might also do some Mario Maker on the weekend, so that I can upload my levels and see what else is going on. Yeah, the sooner I can beat this, the better. But I do feel I have some other obligations, so I can't just get this right out of the way immediately. But I'm at least gonna get away from here now. I've accomplished what I set out to do today. To beat Chapter 7. Thank goodness. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching and coming in and chatting. You've helped keep me sane when times are tough, both in the game and outside, so thank you all. Hope to see you again tomorrow? Technically later today. If the weather will allow it. Have a good night, Ham. Thank you for sticking around. See you next time.